Welcome back to Sports Love Media on YouTube. It's your guy Sports Love with part two of the Alabama football team history. In the first video, we looked at the complete history of Bryant-Denny Stadium, when it was built, when it was open, the seating capacities. We went over the fact that Alabama has won 34 conference championships, 4 in the Southern Conference, 30 in the Southeastern Conference. We also went over the fact that Alabama has 18 claimed national championships and when those were. They have 5 unclaimed national championships and when those were. We also went over who has coached the Alabama football team for the history of the football program. We then went through and looked at the individual games from 1892 to the 1953 season in terms of what Alabama's scores were when they played them. Win or lose, it was given the final result of each and every one of those games. So for part two, we're going to continue where we left off, and we're going to continue going through the game results from the 1954 season onward. So here we go. In the 1954 season, Alabama played Southern Miss on September 17th, lost 7-2. They played LSU September 25th, won 12-0 or 13-0. Sorry, I can't see that. Vanderbilt on October 2nd won 28-14. Tulsa on October 9th won 40-0. Tennessee October 16th won 27-0. Mississippi State October 23rd lost 12-7. Georgia October 30th tied the game 0-0. Tulane November 6th tied the game 0-0. Georgia Tech November 13th lost 20-0. Miami November 19th lost 23-7. Auburn November 27th lost 28-0. Let's move on to the next game, the next year rather, which is 1955. In 1955, Alabama played Rice on September 29th, and they lost 20-0. They played Vanderbilt October 1st. Yeah, that's September 24th, sorry. They lost to Vanderbilt on October 1st, 21-6. TCU October 8th lost 21-0. Tennessee October 15th lost 20-0. Mississippi State October 22nd lost 26-7. Georgia October 24th lost 35-14. Tulane November 5th lost 27-7. Georgia Tech November 12th lost 26-2. Miami November 18th lost 34-12 and lost to Auburn November 26th, lost 26-0. In 1956, Alabama played Rice September 22nd, lost 20-13. Vanderbilt October 6th, lost 32-7. TCU October 13th, lost 23-6. Tennessee October 20th, lost 24-0. Mississippi State October 27th won 13-12. Georgia November 3rd lost 16-13. Tulane November 10th won 13-7. Georgia Tech November 17th lost 27-0. Southern Miss November 29th tied the score 13-13. December 1st they played Auburn and lost the game 34-7. In the 1957 season, Alabama played LSU September 28th, lost 28-0. Vanderbilt October 5th tied the game 6-6. TCU October 12th lost 28-0. Tennessee October 19th lost 14-0. Mississippi State October 26th lost 25-13. Georgia November 2nd won 14-13. Tulane November 9th lost 7-0. Georgia Tech November 16th lost 10-7. November 23rd Southern Miss won 29-2. Auburn November 30th lost 40-0. In 1958, Alabama played LSU September 27th, lost 13-3. Vanderbilt on October 4th tied the game 0-0. Furman, October 11th, won 29-6. Tennessee, October 18th, lost 14-7. Mississippi State, October 25th, won 9-3 or 9-7. I'm sorry. Georgia won 12-0. I don't have the date for that one. Tulane, November 8th, lost 13-7. Georgia Tech on November 15th, won 11-8. Mississippi State, November 22nd, won 14-0. Auburn on November 24th, lost 14-8. In 1959, Alabama played Georgia September 19th, lost 17-3. Houston on September 26th, won 3-0. Vanderbilt October 3rd, tied the game 7-7. Tennessee Chattanooga won the game 13-0. And I believe that was on the 10th of October, but I don't have the exact date on that one. Tennessee, October 17th, tied the game 7-7. Mississippi State, October 31st, won the game 10-0. Tulane, November 7th, Alabama won 19-7. Georgia Tech, November 19th, won 9-7. Memphis State, November 21st, won 14-7. Auburn on November 28th, won 10-0. They played Penn State on December 19th and lost 7-0. In 1960, Alabama played Georgia on September 17th, won 21-6. They played Tulane September 24th, tied the game 6-6. Vanderbilt October 1st, won 21-0. Tennessee, October 15th, lost 20... Okay, don't have a score on that one, sorry. Houston, October 22nd, won 14-0. Mississippi State, October 29th, won the game 7-0. Furman, November 5th, won 51-0. Georgia Tech, November 12th, won the game 16-15. They played Tampa on November 19th and won 34-6. They played Auburn November 26th and won 3-0. They played Texas December 17th of that year and tied the game 3-3. In 1961, Alabama played Georgia September 23rd, won 32-6. Tulane on September 30th won 9-0. Vanderbilt October 7th won 35-6. North Carolina State, commonly called NC State, October 21st won 34-3. Houston on October 28th won 17-0. Mississippi State November 4th won 24-0. Georgia Tech November 18th won 10-0. Auburn December 2nd won 34-0. They played Arkansas on January 1st of 1962 and won the game 10-3, I believe. In 1962, Alabama played Georgia September 22nd and won 35-0. Tulane September 28th won 44-6. Vanderbilt October 16th won 17-7. Houston October 13th won 14-3. Tennessee October 20th won 27-7. Tulsa October 27th won 35-6. Mississippi State November 3rd won 20-0. Miami November 10th won 36-3. Georgia Tech November 17th lost 7-6. And they played Auburn on December 1st, won that game 38-0. They played the University of Oklahoma January 1st of 1963 and won that game 17-0. In the 1963 football season, Alabama played Georgia September 21st, won 32-7. On September 28th, they played Tulane, won 28-0. Vanderbilt on October 5th won 21-6. Florida, October 12th, lost 10-6. Tennessee on October 19th won 35-0. Houston on October 26th won 21-13. Mississippi State on November 2nd won 20-19. Georgia Tech November 16th won 27-11. Auburn on November 30th lost 10-8. Miami, December 7th, won 17-12, and they played Ole Miss on January 1st of 1964, won that game 12-7. In the 1964 football season, Alabama played Georgia on September 19th, won 31-3. Tulane, September 26th, won 36-6. Vanderbilt, October 3rd, won 24-0. North Carolina State or NC State, October 10th, won 21-0. Tennessee, October 17th, won 19-8. Florida, October 29th, won 17-14. Mississippi State, October 31st, won 21-6. LSU on November 7th won 17-9. Georgia Tech November 19th won 24-7. They played Auburn November 26th and won 21-14. They played Texas on January 1st of 1965, lost that game 21-17. In the 1965 football season, Alabama played Georgia September 18th, lost 18-17. Tulane on September 25th won 27-0. Excuse me. Ole Miss October 2nd won 17-16. Vanderbilt October 9th won 22-7. Tennessee October 16th tied 7-7. Florida State October 23rd won 21-0. Mississippi State won 10-7 October 30th. LSU on November 6th won 31-7. South Carolina November 13th won 35-14. They played Auburn November 27th and won 30-3. They played Nebraska January 1st of 1966 and won that game 39-28. Now we'll move to the 1966 football season for Alabama. They played Louisiana Tech September 24th and won 34-0. Ole Miss on October 1st won 17-7. Clemson October 8th won 26-0. October 15th, Tennessee, they won 11-10. Vanderbilt October 22nd won 42-6. Mississippi State October 29th won 27-14. LSU November 5th won 21-0. South Carolina November 12th won 24-0. Southern Miss November 26th won 34-0. Auburn was played on December 3rd, won 31-0. They played Nebraska on January 2nd of 1967 and won that game 34-7. In the 1967 football season, Alabama played Florida State September 23rd and tied that game 37-37. They played Southern Miss September 30th and won, it looks like, 35-7. They played Ole Miss October 7th, won 21-7. Vanderbilt October 14th, won 35-21. Tennessee on October 21st lost 24-13. Clemson October 28th won 13-0. Mississippi State November 4th won 13-0. LSU on November 11th won 7-6. South Carolina November 18th won 17-0. Auburn on December 2nd won 7-3. January 1st of 1968 they played Texas A&M and lost that game 20-16. Next we have is the 1968 football season for the University of Alabama's football team. They played Virginia Tech September 21st, won 14-7. Southern Miss, when did they play? They played September 28th and won that game 17-14. Ole Miss October 5th lost 10-8. Vanderbilt October 12th won 31-7. Tennessee October 19th lost 10-9. Clemson October 26th won 21-14. Mississippi State on November 2nd, they won 20-13. They played LSU on November 9th, won 16-7. They played Miami November 16th and won 14-6. Auburn was played November 30th, and Alabama won that game 24-16. They played Missouri December 28th and lost 35-10. In the 1969 football season, Alabama played Virginia Tech September 20th, won 17-13. Southern Miss they played September 27th, won 63-14. Ole Miss, October 4th, won 37-32. Vanderbilt, October 11th, lost 14-10. Tennessee, October 18th, lost 41-14. Clemson, October 25th, won 38-13. Mississippi State, November 1st, won 23-19. LSU, November 8th, lost 20-15. Miami, November 15th, won 42-6. Auburn on November 29th, lost 49-26. They played Colorado on December 13th, lost 47-33. In the 1970 football season for the University of Alabama, they played the University of Southern California, or USC, September 12th, lost 42-4. Virginia Tech on September 19th won 31-18. Virginia Tech September 19th won 51-18. Florida September 26th won 46-15. Ole Miss October 3rd lost 48-23. Vanderbilt October 10th won 35-11. Tennessee October 17th lost 24-0. They played Houston on October 24th, won 30-21. Mississippi State October 31st won 35-6. LSU November 7th lost 14-9. Miami on November 14th won 32-8. Auburn on November 28th lost 33-28. They played Oklahoma on December 31st and they tied the game 29-29. In the 1971 football season, Alabama played Southern California September 10th and won 17-10. They played Southern Miss September 18th, won 42-6. Florida on September 25th won 38-0. Ole Miss October 2nd won 40-6. Vanderbilt October 9th won 42-0. Tennessee October 16th won 32-15. Houston October 23rd won 34-20. Mississippi State October 30th won 41-10. LSU on November 6th won 14-7. They played Miami November 13th and won 31-3. Auburn on November 27th won 31-7. They played Nebraska on January 2nd of 1972 and lost that game 38-6. In the 1972 football season, Alabama played Duke on September 9th, won 35-12. They played Kentucky September 23rd, won 35-0. Vanderbilt September 30th, won 48-21. Georgia October 7th, won 25-7. Florida on October 14th, won 24-7. On October 21st, they won over Tennessee 14-10. Southern Miss on October 28th won 48-11. Mississippi on November 4th won 58-14. LSU November 11th won 35-21. Virginia Tech November 18th won 52-13. Auburn December 2nd lost 17-16. They played Texas on January 1st of 1973 and lost that game 17-13. In the 1973 football season, Alabama played California September 15th, won that game 66-0. Played Kentucky September 22nd, won 28-14. Vanderbilt September 29th won 44-0. October 6th won 28-14. Florida on October 13th won 35-14. Tennessee October 20th won 42-21. Virginia Tech October 27th won 37-6. Mississippi State November 3rd won 35-0. Miami November 17th won 43-13. LSU November 22nd won 21-7. Auburn, no date on that game. That was 35-0. They played Notre Dame December 31st of that year, lost 24-23. For the 1974 football season, Alabama played Maryland September 14th, won 21-16. Southern Miss September 21st, won 52-0. Vanderbilt September 28th, won 23-10. Ole Miss October 5th, won 35-21. Florida State October 12th, won 8-7. Tennessee October 19th, won 28-6. TCU October 26th won 41-3. LSU on November 9th, they won 30-0. Miami on November 16th won 28-7. Auburn on November 29th won 17-13. They played Notre Dame on January 1st of 1975, lost that game 13-11. In the 1975 Alabama football season, they played Missouri September 8th, lost 20-7. Clemson September 20th won 56-0. They played Vanderbilt on September 27th, won that game 40-7. Ole Miss October 4th won 32-6. Washington October 11th won 52-0. Tennessee October 18th won 30-7. TCU October 25th won 45-0. Mississippi State November 1st won 21-10. LSU November 8th won 23-10. Southern Miss November 15th won 27-6. Auburn November 29th won 28-0. Penn State on December 31st won 13-6. In the 1976 football season, Alabama played Ole Miss on September 11th, lost 10-7. SMU or Southern Methodist University September 18th won 56-3. Vanderbilt September 25th won 42-14. Georgia October 2nd lost 21-0. Southern Miss October 9th won 24-8. Tennessee October 16th won 20-13. Louisville October 23rd won 24-3. Mississippi State October 30th won 34-17. November 6th LSU won 28-17. Notre Dame November 13th lost 21-18. Auburn November 27th won 38-7. UCLA December 20th won 36-6. In the 1977 football season, Alabama played Ole Miss on September 10th, won 34-13. They played Nebraska on September 17th, lost 31-24. They played Vanderbilt September 24th, won 24-12. Georgia October 1st, won 18-0. USC, or the University of Southern California, on October 8th, they won 21-20. They played Tennessee October 15th, won 24-10. Louisville October 22nd, won 55-6. Mississippi State October 29th, won 37-3. I believe that's right. Anyway, LSU November 5th won 24-3. Miami November 12th won 36-0. Auburn November 26th won 48-21. They played Ohio State January 2nd of 1978 and won that game 35-6. Next we have is the 1978 football season. That 1978 football season, Alabama played Nebraska September 2nd, won 20-3. Missouri September 16th, won 38-20. Southern California September 23rd, lost 24-14. Vanderbilt September 20th, won 51-28. Excuse me. Washington October 7th won 20-17. Florida October 14th won 23-12. Tennessee October 21st won 30-17. Virginia Tech October 28th won 35-0. Mississippi State November 4th won 35-19. LSU November 11th won 31-10. Auburn December 2nd won 34-16. They played Penn State on January 1st of 1979 and won 14-7. In the 1979 football season for Alabama, they played Georgia Tech September 8th, won 30-6. Baylor September 22nd, won 45-0. Vanderbilt September 29th, won 66-3. Wichita State October 6th, won 38-0. Florida October 13th, won 40-0. Tennessee October 20th, won 27-17. Virginia Tech October 27th, won 31-7. Mississippi State November 3rd, won 24-7. LSU, November 10th, won 3-0. Miami, November 17th, won 30-0. Auburn, December 1st, won 25-18. They played Arkansas January 1st of 1980 and won that game 24-9. In the 1980 football season for the University of Alabama, they played Georgia Tech September 6th, won 26-3. Mississippi State September 20th, won 59-35. Vanderbilt September 27th, won 41-0. Kentucky October 4th, won 45-0. Rutgers October 11th, won 17-13. Tennessee October 18th, won 27-0. Southern Miss October 25th, won 42-7. Mississippi State November 1st, lost 6-3. LSU November 28th, won 28-7. Notre Dame November 15th, lost 7-0. Auburn November 29th, won 34-18. They played Baylor January 1st of 1981 and won that game 30-2. Excuse me, I'm sorry. In 1981, Alabama played LSU September 5th, won 24-7. Georgia Tech September 12th, lost 24-21. Kentucky September 19th, won 19-10. Vanderbilt September 26th, won 28-7. Mississippi October 3rd, won 38-7. Southern Miss October 30th, they tied the game 13-13. Tennessee October 17th, won 38-19. Rutgers October 24th, won 31-7. Mississippi State October 31st, won 13-10. Penn State November 19th, won 31-16. Auburn November 28th, won 28-17. January 1st, 1982, they played Texas and lost 14-12. In the 1982 football season for Alabama football, they played Georgia Tech September 11th, won 45-7. Mississippi September 18th, won 42-14. Vanderbilt September 25th, won 24-21. Arkansas State October 2nd, won 34-7. Penn State October 9th, won 42-21. October 16th, lost 35-28 to Cincinnati. Or wait, that was Penn State, sorry. They played Cincinnati on October 23rd and won 21-3. Mississippi State October 30th won 20-12. LSU November 6th lost 20-10. Southern Miss November 13th lost 28-24. Auburn November 27th lost 23-22. They played Illinois December 29th and won that game 21-15. Next, we have the 1983 football season. For Alabama, they played Georgia Tech September 10th, won 20-7. Mississippi September 17th, won 40-0. Vanderbilt September 24th, won 44-24. Memphis State October 1st, won 44-13. Penn State October 8th, lost 34-28. Tennessee October 15th, lost 41-34. Mississippi State October 29th, won 35-18. LSU November 5th, won 32-26. Southern Miss November 12th, won 28-16. Boston College November 25th, lost 20-13. Auburn December 3rd, lost 23-20. SMU, or Southern Methodist University, they played on December 24th, won 28-7. In the 1984 football season, Alabama played Boston College September 8th, lost 38-31. Georgia Tech September 15th, lost 16-6. Southwestern Louisiana September 22nd, won 37-14. Vanderbilt September 29th, lost 30-21. Georgia October 6th, lost 24-14. Penn State October 13th, won 6-0. Tennessee October 20th, lost 28-27. Mississippi State, November 3rd, won 24-20. LSU, November 10th, lost 16-14. Cincinnati, November 17th, won 29-7. Auburn, December 1st, won 17-11. In the 1985 college football season for Alabama, they played Georgia September 2nd, won 20-16. Texas A&M September 14th, won 23-10. Cincinnati September 21st, won 45-10. Vanderbilt September 28th, won 40-20. Penn State October 12th, lost 19-17. Tennessee, October 19th, lost 16-14. Memphis State, October 26th, won 28-9. Mississippi State, November 2nd, won 44-28. LSU, November 9th, tied the game 14-14. Southern Miss, November 16th, won 24-13. Auburn, November 30th, won 25-23. They played the University of Southern California, or USC, on December 28th and won 24-3. Next we have is the 1986 football team. In 1986, Alabama played Ohio State on August 27th, won 16-10. Vanderbilt, September 6th, won 42-10. Southern Miss, September 13th, won 31-17. Florida, September 20th, won 21-7. Notre Dame, October 4th, won 28-10. Memphis State, October 11th, won 37-0. Tennessee, October 18th, won 56-28. Penn State, October 25th, lost 23-3. Mississippi State, November 1st, won 38-3. LSU, November 8th, lost 14-10. Temple, November 15th, won 24-14. Auburn, November 29th, lost 21-17. They played Washington on December 25th, 28-6, and won on that one. For the 1987 college football season, Alabama played Southern Miss September 5th, won 38-6. Penn State September 12th, won 24-13. Florida September 19th, lost 23-14. Vanderbilt September 26th, won 30-23. Southwestern Louisiana October 3rd, won 38-10. Memphis State October 10, lost 13-10. Tennessee, October 17th, won 41-22. Mississippi State, October 31st, won 21-18. LSU, November 7th, won 22-10. Notre Dame, November 14th, lost 37-6. Auburn, November 27th, lost 10-0. They played Michigan on January 2nd of 1988 and lost that game 28-24. Okay, so now we go to the 1988 football season. In the 1988 football season, Alabama played Temple September 10th and won 37-0. Vanderbilt September 24th won 44-30. Kentucky October 1st won 31-27. Mississippi, October 8th, lost 22-12. October 15th, Tennessee won 28-20. Penn State, October 22nd, won 8-3. Mississippi State, October 29th, won 53-34. LSU, November 5th, lost 19-18. Southwestern Louisiana won 17-0. Auburn, November 25th, lost 15-10. Texas A&M, December 1st, won 30-10. Army, December 29th, won 29-28. In the 1989 college football season for Alabama, they played Memphis State, September 16th, won 35-7. Kentucky, September 23rd, won 15-3. Vanderbilt, September 30th, won 20-14. Mississippi, October 7th, won 66-27. Southwestern Louisiana, October 14th, won 24-17. Tennessee, October 21st, won 47-30. Penn State, October 28th, won 17-16. Mississippi State, November 4th, won 23-10. LSU, November 11th, won 33-16. Southern Miss, November 18th, won 33-19. Auburn, December 2nd, lost 30-20. Miami on January 1st of 1990, lost 33-25. For the 1990 football season, Alabama played Southern Miss September 8th and lost 27-24. Florida, they played September 15th, lost 17-13. Georgia, September 22nd, lost 17-16. Vanderbilt, September 29th, won 59-28. Southwestern Louisiana, October 6th, won 25-6. October 20th, Tennessee won 9-6. Penn State, October 27th, lost 9-0. Mississippi State, November 3rd, won 22-0. LSU, November 10th, won 24-3. Cincinnati, November 17th, won 45-7. Auburn, December 1st, won 16-7. They played Louisville on January 1st of 1991 and lost that game 34-7. In the 1991 college football season, Alabama played Temple September 7th, won 41-3. Florida, September 14th, lost 35-0. Georgia, September 21st, won 10-0. Vanderbilt, September 28th, won 48-17. Tennessee, Chattanooga, October 5th, won 51-7, I believe that was. Tulane, October 12th, 62-0 with a win. Tennessee, October 19th, won 29-19. Mississippi State, November 2nd, won 13-7. LSU, November 9th, won 20-17. Memphis State, November 16th, won 10-7. Auburn, November 30th, won 13-6. Colorado, December 28th, won 30-25. Next is the 1992 football season. Alabama played Vanderbilt September 5th, won 25-8. Southern Miss September 12th, won 17-10. Arkansas September 19th, won 38-11. Louisiana Tech September 26th, won 13-0. South Carolina October 3rd, won 48-7. Tulane October 10th, won 37-0. Tennessee October 17th, won 17-10. Ole Miss, October 24th, won 31-10. LSU, November 7th, won 31-11. Mississippi State, November 14th, won 30-21. Auburn, November 26th, won 17-0. Florida, December 5th, won 28-21. They played Miami January 1st of 1993 and won that game 34-13. In the 1993 football season, Alabama played Tulane September 4th, won 31-17. Vanderbilt September 11th, won 17-6. Arkansas September 18th, won 43-3. Louisiana Tech September 25th, won 56-3. South Carolina October 2nd, won 17-6. Tennessee, October 16th, tied the game 17-17. Ole Miss, October 23rd, won 16-14. Southern Miss, October 30th, won 40-0. LSU, November 6th, lost 17-13. Mississippi State, November 13th, won 36-25. Auburn, November 20th, lost 22-14. Florida, December 4th, lost 28-13. They played North Carolina December 31st and won 24-10.